Pangasinan State University has seen how the staunch and inspiring senior leaders have transformed the once complacent university into the university that it is today. People empowered, service-oriented, and unrelenting in its quest for excellence. Meet the senior leaders, the university president, the 5 vice presidents, and the university directors. Meanwhile, each of the 9 campuses is headed by a campus executive director who works closely with the college deans, who in turn supervises the department chairs and unit heads. Guided by regular consultations with internal and external stakeholders and inspired by the university's achievements from 2015 to 2020. The University Administrative Council, led by the senior leaders, proposed the extension of the time frame in a vision statement of PSU in the next 5 years. That is, to become an ASEAN Premier State University in 2025. The proposal was approved by the BOR on September 17, 2020. This belief is apparent in the senior leaders' commitment to the vision and the 6-fold core values of the university as reflected by the following initiatives. For accountability and transparency. For credibility and integrity. For competence and commitment to achieve. For excellence in service delivery. For social and environmental responsiveness. And for spirituality. Recognizing the importance of sharing the vision and the core values to the workforce, to the key suppliers and partners, to the students and other customers and stakeholders. The senior leaders devised several mechanisms such as using the official university website and Facebook page under the PRPIO, the semestral orientation programs and quarterly dialogues, consultations, and official campus and university meetings and celebrations. Prior to the pandemic, flyers were also distributed. PSU takes pride in its leaders' commitment to legal and ethical behavior evidence, objective and transparent assessment and evaluation of work performance, program to institutionalize meritocracy and excellence in human resource management, or PRIME HRM. Central to creating a successful organization at present and in the future is planning. Senior leaders employ the following strategies and mechanisms to ensure that PSU is successful now and in the future. Strategic planning process. Forging international linkages and partnerships. People empowerment, coaching, and mentoring. Quality assurance mechanisms like those of AACCUP, ISA, ISO, IA, PQA, SUC leveling, PBB, PQA, internationalization among others to monitor and to reinforce the organization's performance, achieve innovation and intelligent risk-taking, and attain its vision. In planning involvement of stakeholders, management review, International Academic Summit, Curriculum Review Summit, Tripartite Forum, Barangay Forum, and President's Hour. Since the university is ISO certified and compliant, part of the process per unit is the identification of the risks, non-conformances, and opportunities for improvement. As proof of its commitment to innovation and intelligent risk-taking and the achievement of strategic objectives and organizational agility, PSU's organizational structure was strengthened in 2015. Additional units like Quality Assurance, Risk Management Office and Intellectual Property, Research Utilization and Ethics Office are put in place to ensure that the university is armed and equipped with the manpower and skills needed and demanded by the changing times. Senior leaders communicate with and engage the entire workforce, students, and key customers through the PRPIO that serves as a communication arm of the organization. Through Google Forms sent through the group chats and Messenger, stakeholders are encouraged to participate through polls, surveys, and feedback systems Key decisions and needs for organizational change are also communicated during strategic planning sessions through the issuance of advisories and memoranda and by the office of the PRPIO with the following avenues to reach out to the stakeholders. The creation of a Facebook page and university website, campus hotlines, public desk officer, publication materials, electronic messaging, stakeholders forum, and regular public announcements. High performance is reinforced through the enrichment and expansion of reward and recognition system and the public acknowledgement of outstanding personnel and students. In identifying the needed actions, in setting expectations for organizational performance, and in creating and balancing value for students, other customers, and stakeholders, senior leaders actively involve themselves in the planning. Senior leaders also conduct a customer satisfaction survey to its key partners and other stakeholders to get feedback. They also benchmark with reputable institutions, do a SWOT analysis, and provide equal opportunities to be heard and represented in observance of due process of the law. PSU ensures responsible governance through Individual Performance Commitment Review or IPCR and the Office Performance Commitment Review or OPCR. Re-evaluation of the work performance indicators in the IPC and OPC had been made to include specific work assignments and responsibilities tied up to the COVID-19 pandemic crisis. Crafting and dissemination of guidelines as regards to alternative work arrangements. Finally, the compliance of senior leaders to the standards set by the regulatory bodies, their adherence to the provisions of the PSU Code and faculty manual are ways that promote ethical behavior in the organization's interactions. The development agenda crafted by PSU's top management leaders include provisions to societal well-being and benefit. The promotion of well-being of environmental, social, and economic systems in PSU is executed through the following strategies. Sponsorship of programs supportive to the economic well-being of the personnel like distribution of sacks of rice and grocery packs. Promotion of camaraderie through the health and wellness activities and participation to civic-oriented activities. Partnership with government, non-government, and civic organizations. Transfer of technology and generated from research through the university's extension programs. PSU leaders are involved in the development and progress of its identified key communities. The Tunong Dunong sa Tunulong is a 5-year extension program of the PSU Bayambang campus. The fruits of labor were reaped when children who did not perform well academically were given intervention activities and lessons in mathematics, science, and English by extensionists of the College of Teacher Education. With all the challenges the PSU has gone through in realizing the impossible dream of transforming itself into what it is now and eventually becoming an ASEAN premier state university in the future, it has developed a culture of excellence, industry, and resilience.